Hey guys, it's JW, and back from our winter vacation. Came back yesterday. I was very busy yesterday. I didn't have time to jump on, but I wanted to jump on today for a few minutes. Yeah, we had a vacation last week. We get a February vacation. I guess most schools probably do across the country, and it falls on the week of President's Day every year. And it's nice to get a little break, but I'm a routine kind of guy, so when I don't have my routines, I'm not the same. So I was actually pretty happy to get back yesterday. I did get some things done that I needed to do last week, and I had my granddaughter, my 6-year-old granddaughter, spent the week with us, so that was fun. But actually, I was more tired. If you ever try to keep up with a 6-year-old, you know what I'm talking about. I was more tired keeping up with her than I would have been if I had been working and conducting my regular day. But anyway, it's good to be back, and the weather is spectacular today. I think it's up to, let me see what my automobile says, 52 degrees today. And last week at this time, it was 8 degrees, 6 to 8 degrees most of the week last week. So that's like, what, a 46 degree difference. There's an old saying some poet once said about New England. If you don't like the weather, just wait a minute. And it's true. Weather changes quickly around here. You can have sunny and 52 one day and a blizzard the next day. So that's just the way it goes. But it's kind of, I like the changing of the seasons. I just think I think it's healthier, number one. Some people would disagree with that. I suppose, sunlight's good for you, and I know the winters up here, you're not getting a whole lot of sunlight, but I still think the changing of the seasons in general is good for your body, and so I like it. I always have. Winter, as I get older, is not one of my favorite times of year, as opposed to when I was a kid. I really liked winter. Being Irish, I burn under a strong reading lamp, so I like summer because you get out and do things, and I like to hike. But you got to drag out the sunblock, and it's just uncomfortable putting all kinds of creams on you and all that nonsense. So I guess my favorite time of year is the fall. Up here in New England, the fall is absolutely stunning, and temperature-wise, it's perfect to do all kinds of activities. So, but you listen, days like today, I call them bonus days, and it's great to get them. Yesterday was about 40. Today's 52, so in a lot of the snow and ice, which is the best part, is melting. I don't mind the snow, as I mentioned in one of the previous videos, but I do not like ice, and the ice was probably pretty much the worst I've seen in my lifetime. We had a stretch of weather. We had like 3 or 4 storms, kind of consecutively, not every day, but every few days we seemed to get a storm. And along with the zero-type temperatures we were getting with the wind chill, it wasn't melting. So everything turned into a block of ice, the snow. And then when it did, we had one day where it hit the 40s in the middle of it. And that was the worst thing that could have happened, because then it melted and then turned to ice, and it became really slippery. So, nothing we can do about the weather, but I'm always grateful to get a day like this in February, and looking forward to the spring. And, we get through these winters. I think, again, I mentioned things that are tough when you get old, and winter can get a little tough on you. I don't mind the cold. I really don't, never did, and I think my ancestors are from Ireland, and they're from the west coast of Ireland, the Aran Islands, which are very dark and cold and dreary. So I'm used to that, from based on my heritage. I'm genetically designed for cool weather, and even the gloominess doesn't really bother me too much. I find when you get cold and gloomy weather, it's a good time to get some chores done that you normally wouldn't. You keep putting them off. Those are good days to do that, and it takes your mind off the gloominess. And it's just I've always found it to be a productive type day, so I don't mind them too much to get an occasional one like that. But no one could be unhappy with today. It's just absolutely perfect. I'm down to just wearing a vest and a long sleeve turtleneck, as opposed to last week I had double turtlenecks and my winter coat. So anyway, I wanted to jump on. Like I say, we just got back from vacation, check in with you guys and make sure you don't forget me. I mean, I'm kidding. I'm very forgettable, I know, but anyway. It's always good to talk to you folks, and I'll talk to you again soon. You take care and have a great night.